Well, YouTube, we finally got loaded in the cave. They said that the cave used to be a old military bunker during the World War II. And I really, you know something, I really want to get out and show you a lot of this stuff, man. They got a lot of stuff inside of this place, man. It's pretty cool. They got running water stuff that's coming down like the side of the damn mountain or the caves and stuff like that, man. And you ought to see the view out here, man, especially from up top and the bottom. It's pretty cool. You know what I'm gonna do? I got some BS time. I can BS around a little bit. I think we're gonna go for a nice little ride. We're gonna try to go back over where the where I came in at the first time. I think they got a better view from up there. Yeah, but like I said, it used to be an old military bunker and stuff for the old U.S. military bunker during the World War II. And so they decided to go ahead and get rid of it. Of course, a lot of stuff they did get rid of after the World War II thing and everything was over with. So a group of these private companies decided to come out here and start buying up the property. And they call this Springfield Underground. And what happened is that they'll go out there, man, and just build a lot of cold storages. They build cold storage and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. So this is something that you would never really be able to see a lot. This is to me, I think it's pretty cool. I haven't been out here in 4 years. Last time I came out when I was with Trans Am. No, take that back. Yeah, Trans Am was the last time I came out to do this. First time I saw the video on YouTube, but I was like, oh shit, how cool that was. And then I just kept bugging the hell out of my dispatch. And I just kept bugging the guy, man, I want to go to the caves. I want to go to the caves. So he sent me out to the caves, and I saw this. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? And some guy on YouTube showed us how to actually back up in the caves. And when I first got out there, man, I did it without a problem. And everyone was like, well, how did you do it? Because that was like easy. And, I spent 5 and 10 minutes learning how to back up in and out of the caves and all this and that shit. Yeah, so that was like the coolest thing I ever seen in my life, man. But I'm going to stop over here in this little area. And I'm gonna pull out the whole. I think I'm gonna pull out the head, the head thing, so you'll be able to have a really good view of everything that's around. So, give me a minute. Let me go ahead and park this truck. What we're gonna do? We're gonna check out the scenery, man. I think it's really cool, man. It's like real cool. So, give me a second. Let me pull over and see if I can find a real spot to park, man. I really want you guys to see this. This is like the coolest shit. Don't get mad at me with the camera. I really want you guys to see this shot. Hey. You sure guys should see my head strap. Hold on, put my head strap on. I want you guys to see it. See, that's how I look with my head strap on. So I put it on, it's gonna be linked right there, and you guys will be able to get a chance to see everything. Let's go ahead and take a look at everything, man. I want you guys to really check it out. This is like the coolest shit in the world. It's a good scene. It's a good scenery too. Dead rat. When I first came out here, this right here was like the part over here. See, this is like the outside of the thing. A lot of this ground up here is really soft. I apologize about that. I'm sorry looking down, but hell, this ground out here is soft. There's some soft dirt. I don't want to goddamn be down the side of nobody's cave. That's a long fucking drop. Look at Prime down there. They down there getting loaded on the outside of the cave. But you see they have the railroad tracks and everything that go inside. And then you have these lakes and stuff all around. See, a lot of this stuff too used to be rock quarries. And what they, you know, they'll pull out the concrete and everything like that, the cement, whatever this shit called, the rocks and stuff like that. A lot of it is rock quarries and all the other good stuff. We just seen that guy back up. Woo, Prime, you got to check your brakes, brother. It's amazing how we just sitting on top of an entire freaking, you know, what they call it, damn near a city up under us. Because they say the underground caves run a few miles. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look it up online and tell you guys. That is I-44. You see the highway back there? That's I-44. Those little vents and stuff that come out from up underground. All this electricity. All that stuff down there is the military stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, I got me a brand new trailer too, man. Couldn't take rejections no more, man. I got rejected on a load. A good paying load, and Lord knows, man, that damn thing right there cost me an arm and a leg. Pissed me off because that was a damn $3,000 run, and I had a trailer that, you know, I got rejected on that trailer probably about 4 times. DOT never had a damn problem with it, but every time I wanted to go and pick up one of these paper loads, man, I kept getting rejected. So I was like, you know, the hell with this. I can't keep getting rejected. I got to make some money. And so I got me another trailer and everything. So yeah, brand new trailer, 2017. This fucking Chinese made Vanguard. That's a Chinese made trailer. You know, those things don't last that long, man. Anything, the China stuff ain't gonna last long at all. Well, hopefully it lasts long enough before I decide to quit my job. Before I decide to go ahead and start changing around things, making the next move. Yeah, so this is Springfield. I'm actually looking for the Simpsons. You know, they say the Simpsons from Springfield. I don't see no big nuclear plants and all the other stuff, but I'm sure it's out here. Look at those clouds. Man, I tell you, this is one thing about Missouri. Missouri is one of the most terrible states in the world. I thank God hate Missouri, whatever y'all call this place. I call it Missouri. Hell, every time I come out here, always some shit. Last time I came out here, man, damn truck wasn't even regen. Had problems with it. Cost me about, I think the total bill was about $500 and some dollars on a $1,500 load that I was going to pick up. No, I was going to deliver. So had to pull that money out plus fuel. I didn't make, you know, I really didn't make a dime off that load. And then turn around. That was going into Missouri. So, you know, every time I go through Missouri, it's always an issue. It's always a problem. And knowing that the freight rate, how the freight rates are right now, man, the freight rates are very iffy. You know, the best thing, I'm a money getter. I love to try to get all the little bread I can. But when the freight rates start hitting you at $1.80 some a mile, or between $1.60 and $1.80 a mile, that makes it hard on all of your owner operators. Because this right here really is some shit. Because you can't make any money. How the hell you really going to go out here and really make a lot of money? You know, this is how we live. This is how we survive. And then when you start paying $1.60 some a mile, $1.50 some a mile, and after you put the fuel in your truck and have to make sure you put enough money on the side just to maintain your truck, because guess what? These tires cost a lot of money. You know, just for your drive tires alone, you know, some good drive tires is going to cost you about $2,000. And that's a sale at TA with some Chinese-made tires. The steer tires, man, going to run you a good $700-800 per tire. So, you know, when you start adding up the price on tires, you're going to be looking at probably well over about $3,000, $3,500, $4,000 on tires by themselves. And, you know, tires are known to blow out. Hell, you're dodging them every day you get on the highway because somebody put the recaps on them and the recaps blow off, because a lot of times that's the only thing a lot of trucks can afford is recaps. You know, they can't go out and afford them virgins because the virgins cost you so much money. And we don't like to buy the Chinese-made tires because they just like the virgin tires. They give out on you. They're no good. They're not strong enough. So, looking at that, and then you talking about a freaking PM on your truck, which is pretty much just like an oil change and grease it down and all the other good stuff, and change your filters and all that stuff, man, pretty much like a tune-up, that's going to cost you another $300. So add that $300 plus your tires and everything to, you know, for your truck, and then you got to make sure you pay your insurance on your trucks. You know, I thank God that my insurance is only like $647 a month, and you know, I got a huge coverage. I got over $1 million coverage, and a lot of these owner operators run out here with $750,000 coverage, which means that they're stuck. They can't carry anything that's over $1 million. They can't carry high-priced loads. They have to be stuck with running those smaller amount loads, and they're being paid small change. You know, trucking is a motherfucker, but it's a beautiful thing if you know how to maintain your money, and know how to put away money and learn how to take your money and start investing that money into other stuff and other businesses. So I got to get some tires for my truck. Go ahead and take this thing off and put it back on the dashboard. I love my little head strap. That is like the coolest thing I ever bought for this damn GoPro. I am the GoPro man. I love my little GoPro. I'm having a hard time trying to put it back in here. There we go. Set this thing up right. I don't think I'm gonna let you guys ride with me too much today. Got a couple of business calls I have to make, and y'all can't know about that just yet. Like I said, some things are gonna happen, some things are changing. I'm making other things happen, and the people who already know about it, I need your help, I need your support. I need you guys to look out for me. I am gonna be looking for operation manager who can be able to run my trucking company pretty soon. Like I said, some major things about here to happen. And I prefer to have someone who has a business degree and also that person who drove a truck. And somebody with some freaking common sense and some good credit. Because my company got some damn good credit. And I can't afford to mess that up.